Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. O'Brien here again with You Illustrated. Are you all ready to draw a scene along with me? Remember, you can make your scene look as much like mine as you want or as different as you want. Just let your creativity shine and make your imagination come alive. And if I put a starfish, you could put a shell. If I put a kite, you could put a beach ball. So guess what we're going to draw today? We're going to draw a beach scene. And I am going to envision the horizon up kind of high and on my page. So if I were to look at my paper and think about it in the horizontal way, not up and down this time, but long ways. And I were to put a line straight across the middle. Well, instead, I'm going to put it just a little bit further up, and that's going to be where the ocean meets the sky. All right, so the ocean meets the sky, and then I'm just going to have a little bit of ocean, there with some waves maybe, and the flat line and the waves coming into the beach. And then I'm going to have the most of my bottom of my page is going to be sand. And I'm going to have a couple of children there, and I'm going to have them building a sandcastle, and all the things that you think about and associate with looking at a beach scene. All right, so that's what I'm going to start with. Let's start with my colored pencil, and I'm just going to draw that horizontal line where the ocean meets the sky. I'm going to take the edge of my pencil and draw in that ocean. I realized when I finished my lake scene last week that I wish I had made my lake a little bit darker because the trees were reflecting on it. So I'm going to draw my ocean fairly full so that I can see that blue ocean. And I'm going to take some green in there because the green maybe is reflecting with that ocean and it'll look different from my sky. And then I'm going to make sure there's room for some white clouds in my sky. So I'm going to take a white, even though you can't see it, and leave some room for some clouds. And I'm not going to draw my sky quite yet because I think I'm going to put a kite up in there. And but you can do it whatever order you want. Okay, so now I'm going to take kind of a sandy color. I'm going to have to use my little piece of sharpener. And there we go, kind of a gold sand color. And I am going to start with that sand castle. I'm going to make some tall parts of my sand castle, maybe with a point, and of course a bucket's being used, so maybe I'll do some different size bucket sands. And oh, here, let's do a smaller one next to that. So right over here on the right hand side of the paper, right in the middle kind of that, if you divide your thing into fours, right in this little area over here, I'm doing my sand castle, and I'm going to make, you want to make some tunnels going in there. And then I'm going to draw some lines going across. And on top of that, oh, let's put another turn on top of that, another bucket size on top of that. Colored in kind of a yellow sandy color. And I don't know about you all, but do you like to decorate your sandcastles with some shells maybe? So I'm going to take some other colors, maybe an orange, and just pretend like I'm putting some little shell shapes on there. Just real quick, I could always go back and add some details later. Again, if you get frustrated and I'm going too fast for you, just pause it for a minute and you can decorate your sandcastle. I'm going to hold off a minute on putting some flags up there. And of course, I want some of that blue water to come up and make a moat around my sandcastle. Now, who's building this sandcastle? Who do you think? Is it a little boy? Is it a little girl? Is it a whole family of people? I'm going to start with what color? Well, I think I'm going to make it a bright, kind of a bright pink. Really bright pink. Well, I think maybe I'll add that towel in a minute. Let's put the little girl sitting there. Now, she's going to be in that corner down on the left-hand side in the bottom. And I'm going to put her in let's see, how about if I do her in purple? So, well, a little blue, let's get kind of a dark blue, there we go. And I'm just going to draw her, maybe a little beach hat on her head. There we go, It's going to be a purple hat, and then her face is going to come down. Y'all know I'm not very good at people. I need to practice my people. But anyway, that'll be her head, come down. She'll have on a little striped bathing suit. coming over, and she's got a bottle of sunscreen next to her because it's always important to wear that sunscreen. There we go, purple bathing suit. I'm just going to grab a brown crayon and make her arms come down, her hands. She's going to be reaching for, of course, a red sand bucket. That's what I like to see. Make that bucket come over. It's going to be sitting right there on her beach towel. And I got to make her legs come out. Let's see. Yeah, it'll be fine. Little feet coming up. There we go. That's good enough. Maybe give her a little bit of hair coming down, some bangs. And there's her eye. Yeah, that's good enough. She's not very cute, but it doesn't matter. All right. And then let's put that beach towel in now that she's sitting on, so she doesn't look like she's floating up in the air. And we put that bottle of sunscreen sitting there, maybe a water bottle or a cup of water, because that's important. Maybe make it a striped towel. All right, then let's put a little boy on the other side, and he's going to have on some red swim trunks coming down. There we go. He's going to be sitting on his knees. So let's see how I can make his knees come down. I don't know. I'm just kind of imagining. Whoops, his feet are going to be on the back side. That'll be all right. You all can probably draw better kids than me. But anyway, that'll be his knees. He'll come up. And let's draw his cute little head there. He's going to have, I've got an orange pencil in my hand, so I'm just going to make him have orange. Orange skin. And make him come down. Here's some hands. And in his hand, where's his neck? I forgot his neck. Oh, well. And in his hand is going to be a red shovel to match that red bucket that his sister or his friend is using. So that's going to be in his hand. And I don't know about you, but I think it's kind of fun to have maybe he's flying a kite. So I'm going to take a black, and in his other hand I'm going to make a string just swooping up. And then a kite kind of has it's like two upside down triangles matched up to make kind of a diamond shape. And then the string comes straight from the center. Let's see, there we go. Go, and then I'm going to make it, let's see, I'm going to make it all primary colors. So one section is going to be that red again. One section is going to be a really bright yellow. And one section is going to be a nice emerald green. And the other section is going to be a nice dark blue. Nice dark blue. Royal, kind of a royal blue. There we go. And that's that one kite. Now, we need a beach umbrella, don't you think? So over here, while I've got that blue in my hand, I'm going to make a umbrella coming up from the girl, on the girl's side. Let's make it, I don't know, we'll make it maybe blue stripes. And, all right. And how about some orange for the other stripe? And how about some bright yellow again? And while I've got that yellow out, that's pretty, I am going to take it on the side like that, and I'm going to draw in that sand. Sand is going to be all filling all the way up to the edge of the ocean. And there we go. And then maybe in that ocean, in that sand, I'm going to put, I don't know, maybe a starfish. What do you think you all will see in maybe some shells? I can imagine what a starfish looks like. My points aren't very good, but you know, that's where you can go. Mine's making a pink one. And then, oh, I know what can sit there. How about a beach ball? Just do an orange beach ball. I hold all my colored pencils in my hand like that, so I'm just ready to grab them out whenever I want to draw a beach ball. And again, I'm just going to draw some little triangles in the middle of my beach ball so that it looks like a ball. And what else do I need? Let's draw, some more, I don't know, little shells down here, little rocks. And now let's draw some flags coming out of our sandcastle. Just different colors, whatever colors you happen to have in your hand. Purple, now your sandcastles. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to take my yellow and I'm going to make that yellow sun. And, you know, the sun can be shining wherever you want it. I just put it up in the corner because I think it looks cute up there all the time. I always put it up in there. And I'm going to make this rays come out. And the sun shine down. And then I was going to put clouds in the sky. So now I'm going to take the edge of my baby blue sky. And I'm going to just do it on its side. And leave a place for those blue, white clouds to be there. I'm just kind of swirling my pencil around to give the idea of those white clouds. And then, does anybody want to put a little ship out there? And then we'll be done. I think I'll just put a tiny little ship out in the distance. And maybe put some boxes coming up. I don't know, maybe a cargo ship or something like that. All right, boys and girls, are you all ready to see my picture? I think I can add to it a little bit more, but our 11 minutes or 12 minutes is up. So here is the final scene. Does yours look similar or different? Or have you added some more things to your picture that I didn't think of? Maybe a surfboard or a canoe or a kayak or a paddleboard, things like that. Anyway, I hope you had fun drawing with me today. I want you to keep smiling, little artists everywhere, and be kind to one another. And until next time, happy drawing. Bye-bye.